Good afternoon, Wildcat fans. Back off the road for a series at home. First up is the Raptors from East Ridge. Both JV and varsity squads coming fresh off the win from Saturday night against Apple Valley. Previously to that, JV had won against Two Rivers and varsity loss. So hoping to continue our winning ways as we have about a minute left in warm-ups, and we'll get going. For you fine folks at home, missed doing the call this past weekend as I was up in Fargo with my daughter for their tournaments. So I am back on the mic, so see you soon. And 15 minutes is on the clock, and we are ready for some Wildcat action.
So Riley's wearing 35. And
Fantastic.
Turner's wearing 33. They switched. I don't know why.
Huh. I bet it's jersey sizing because these are different. Puck is down, back. Siljan gets it, chips it up to mid-ice there. And Eastridge not able to bring it into the zone. Little back and forth in neutral play. Groutman holding it along the boards, and Siljan sends it D-to-D over to Levine. Levine behind his own net. Eastridge trying to look it up to point, but good defensive pressure there by Palello to get it back into neutral ice. Mead with the offensive drive there gets checked aside, and Eastridge touches up, does her line change, and Levine has it in the corner. He's going to send it around the boards up for man. Riley wearing number 35, usually number 33. Riley brings it in the zone, pulls it out to the boards. He's looking for a couple of Wildcats to join him alongside there. Back to the point. Razinen takes a shot, gets deflected into the glass. Shot on goal goes off the side. That one from Riley. Pavic. Levine trying to dump that back into the corner, and that one gets loose. Levine sends that over to Razinen, his defensive partner this shift. Dumped into the zone. Razinen and Levine go off Siljan. and Hansen back on the ice. Siljan just had that one go by his stick. Shot on net, deflected into the corner by Kerner. Hansen trying to get that behind his own net. Helped out there by Siljan as Siljan picks it up and sends it up the boards. Kept in the zone by a brief kick, but that one goes back down into the Eastridge zone. Nice pressure there as Siljan steps up. Hansen not able to keep it in. Eastridge sends it into their own skate as they go for a line change. Pressure there by Arthur Eddy forces them to send it in the zone. They touch up off sides, trying to get it back through neutral zone, but that one got stopped by Ryan Groutman. Bolello sends that over. Hansen dumps that back in as the Cats touch up, back on side. Groutman applying pressure behind the net. He's able to center that into the slot, but gets poked out by the Eastridge D. Back to the neutral zone, right at the red line, as Eastridge brings it back in. Stopped there by Skoog. He gets it off his stick, but Polello was going to pick that one up, take it back, send it to Skoog. Skoog's going to send that one up to Larson. On the sideboards for Mead. Mead's looking to send that up front. Larson, right, nice shot, gets deflected by the goaltender. Eastridge trying to clear that puck up. Levine had a stick on it, gets it over to Skoog. Skoog up to Mead, who hasn't taken off his stick. Larson able to dump that deep into the corner. Man with speed, trying to get around to the puck there. Razanin dumps it back in. Cats clear. Levine over to Razanin. Razanin taking it up the boards, gets pushed, but still progresses forward and gets the puck in the zone. Levine will have to retrieve that one at the blue line and sends it over to Pavic, who dumps it up into the zone. And here comes Ethan Mann, gets around one. Shot by number 33, which should be 35, or is 35. That was Riley. Levine sends it back for Razanin. Razanin needs to get it out there and does. Gets the tips up to Riley. Eastridge dumps it in, and Levine will have to chase. He's the first one in the corner. DDD pass gets picked off by Eastridge briefly. Sent up the boards. Riley waiting for it. Man applying pressure behind in the corner. Gets taken down, no call. And that one finally gets out of the zone, allows for a wholesale line change, all except for Pavic, who's still on the ice. That one gets that down for an icing whistle, first of the game. 10:20 left in the first period. Shots at one apiece early in this junior varsity game. Eagan versus Eastridge. Siljan moved up to center this game. Siljan's playing with Arthur Eddy. That one almost made it to the slot. Backhanded and kept in by Groutman, and another by Skoog. Eddy and Groutman looking. Siljan keeps it in, takes a shot towards the slot. That one gets tripped up. Groutman's stick got caught in some Eastridge skates. Nice pressure there again by Groutman to take care of his man deep in the zone. Siljan out front, shoots it across the crease. Groutman with good pressure to keep that in the zone. Nice job there. D to D over to Eddy. Eddy takes a shot into some skates. Eastridge clears it back out. Dumps it into the zone, and Siljan will have to retrieve. He's got Skoog right behind him. Sends it around the boards, trying to find Larson. Eastridge gets that shot low off of Kern's pads, 1-2. Cats clear back into the neutral zone. D-to-D pass for Eastridge as they look to regroup. Dump in. Shot on net. Dangerous little flutter bounce there, but Kerner had it covered with a good angle. Skoog trying to get that one out. Gets sent back to the corner for Hansen. Up to Groutman, who backhands it for Mead. Mead applying some pressure there, trying to get over to himself to the slot. but that one gets back into neutral ice. Razin take a chip on that one, and here comes Levine. Levine sends it across the ice for Palello. Palello got Mead on the left side. Nice drop pass for Larson. It's like shot on goal. Mead back out in front to the front, no one home. Nice pressure by Levine to keep it in zone. He's going to take a shot low, goes wide of the net. Left. Kept in by Mead. Nice pressure there by Palello. Pavic back out of zone. Levine dumps it in. Cats touch back up and regroup. That one's going to be sent down for second icing whistle for Eastridge. Ethan Mann back on the ice, number 36. 35, Riley. 18, Pavic, and your defensive pair is currently Skoog and Hansen. 8:06 left in the first period. Mann won that draw over to the left side of the boards, and Pavic will give chase on the right. Pavic trying to get room for himself to shoot and doesn't find it. Eastridge back with numbers 3-on-2. They send it over to the left point there. Nice pressure by Skoog to keep that off from shooting position. And here comes Riley with a nice sheet of ice ahead of him. Riley takes a shot, blocked aside, almost a nice loose rebound there for Ethan Mann, but nice pressure. Hansen helps send that back. Kerner has a loose rebound, pulls it back with a stick, and covers. Puck down, gets pushed to the point. Eastridge can't find space enough, so that one gets almost back out to the point. Here comes Skoog with a rush. He's sending it up, goes off some skates, and Groutman will pick up the loose change. Groutman, Eddie, Eastridge comes back the other way. Raptors bring it in on side, not able to get it to the center of the slot there. They will pass it D to D, with Groutman giving pressure there. Picked up just briefly by Siljan. He was just outside the zone, but that one does get tipped in backhand by Arthur Eddy. Reverse movement there by the Raptors as they pass it through neutral zone, but kept out of our zone by Siljan. Levine has Razin with him. Razin sends it up the boards. Eddy gets it into the zone. Raptors will send that one D to D. And stretch pass gets intercepted by Mead to Levine, and then up to Larson. Larson's taking it through. He's got Mead with him. Takes a shot, hits the side of the net. Mead tries to calm it down, gets stuck behind. Larson, Levine over, able to get a stick on it to keep it deep into the zone. Levine had to skate on that to keep it in. Mead unable to. That one sneaks out, but Razin dumps it in. Cats touch up and look to come the other direction. That one goes past Levine's stick and a Raptor stick for the third consecutive Raptor icing whistle. 5:54 left in the first period. Shots are a meager 4-3 in favor of the Eagan Wildcats. Puck's down. Ethan Mann sends it back to Skoog, who tries to shoot through some traffic, loose out in front. Picked up by Riley and Mann. Riley in the corner, tries to get it. Mann has it behind the net. He's going to look to center to Pavic. Does center, and that's a Wildcat goal from Blake Pavic from Ethan Mann. Nice puck movement on that shift. And a well-appreciated goal finds the back of the twine. Shots at 4-4. It was 4-3 in favor of the Eastridge. I had that backwards, but all even strength in the shots on goal now. Tipped in by Riley.
Scoring for
Riley, good pressure there. Pop again, man, backhanding it in, gets loose in the front, covered by the Eastridge netminder. 5:08 left in the first period. Tonight's home varsity game will be streamed live over by Eagan TV, so make sure to jump over to their channel at the conclusion of this game, 7 p.m. live. Siljan dumps that in the corner for Groutman, goes by his stick. Groutman reverses his back. Siljan looking to pick that up, puts a shoulder into it there. Point over to Levine. Levine shot hard off the leg pads there. 3-on-2 coming back for Eastridge. Levine able to interrupt that play, gets it back into the neutral zone. Eastridge comes back, close to being offside there, and that one goes up for Groutman. Groutman's got pressure behind him, but he's able to tip it into the zone regardless. Puck back for Levine. Levine's going to send that D-to-D to Razinen. Razinen up to Siljan. Siljan unable to get past his defender there, but Razinen with it on the spot. Siljan sends it in the zone. Raptors regroup. Send it up into the neutral ice. And Larson makes a run for it, and driving his player into the corner, but Raptors able to escape and get it over back to their D, back in center, but kept in by Siljan. Siljan's got help from Mead. Kept in, shot low into the netminder's glove. Shot there from the point from Levine. Lello had the draw there. Mead rushing. Raptors bring it in onside, and Hansen tries to send that one back up the boards, and that one's tipped out by Larson. Chased down by Eastridge, and Mead behind the net there, trying to keep his man there. High hit there from Pavic. Pavic trying to get around one. Trying to pick it up behind the net, over to Mead. Mead. Pavic pressures his guy into the boards. Eastridge kicks it behind the net. Mead throws the shoulder. Kept in by Pavic. Shot goes wide left. Man there trying to get it back into the slot, and he has two guys on him. Cats showing a lot of tenacity. Riley there keeps it in and dumps it into the zone. Pavic unable to maintain control. Man helped up by Pavic. And that one finally gets out of the zone for Hansen. Hansen, round one, he's going to go up the middle, backhands it over. Intercepted by Eastridge. Eastridge gets it through the neutral ice into the zone. Skoog able to keep his man outside. Kerner with a good angle. Eastridge can't quite get it into the slot. That one's loosened some skates there. Eastridge sends it right into a Wildcat skate. They clear. Glove comes off. Silky mitts of Ethan Mann, and he goes up for a line change. Back onto the ice, your defensive pair of Levine and Siljan. I'm sorry, Levine and Razin, and Siljan at the draw. He's got Groutman and Eddie with him. Stretch pass there, deflected by Eddie. Levine able to get that. Quick whistle after a recovery by Kerner there. Razinen got a glove on that one, batted it down, and was rewarded with a big fistful of Raptor glove. Lello pushes that back. Razinen sends that up for Larson. Larson and Mead coming in over to Mead. Mead almost caught that on the backhand of the stick, centered there. Razinen and Levine will have to go back. Razinen takes his man, pushes to the outside. Levine goes into the corner and behind the net. Levine sends it up the board to Larson, who's able to tip it out Nice breakout there by the Wildcats. Wildcats back to Rasinen. Pass over to Polello, and Mead brings it in the zone. Mead from a sharp angle finds the goaltender's paddle. 3 Raptors and 2 Wildcats fighting behind the boards there. Larson trying to send that one over to Skoog. Skoog steps up.
1 minute remaining in the first period. 1 minute.
Mead with pressure to keep it in. That one goes out to Hansen. Hansen almost had that up to Mann. Intercepted last minute there by the Raptors. Raptors dump it in. 45 seconds left in this first period as Skoog has it behind his own net for over to Hansen. Hansen stretch over to the middle of the ice for Riley. Riley takes a shot from a sharp angle, and that one's saved by Eastridge and netminder. Back to the point. Hansen will have to regroup as that one slid out of the zone. 16 seconds left in the period. Eastridge sends that one around. They've got a couple numbers rushing through the zone, entering on offsides, but able to keep it to the outside behind the net. Skoog gets it over to, trying to get to Riley, but that'll be the end of your first period. Cats on the positive side of a 1-0 lead. Cats will head to the locker room. We will have a Zamboni clear, and we'll be back after no messages. Thanks for joining us. Back at it for the second action period. Second period action might even be a proper way to say it in the English language. Cats looking to keep that one. That one's going to go all the way down. Icing is waved off. Eastwood's right there at the red line. Levine puts pressure on. Cat's unable to get out of his zone. Mead was trying to tip it out there, but now they will. Sent up for Mead, goes past his stick. Mead looking for a center, trying to backhand that was Larson. D pass by the Raptors. Send it up the boards. That one finds Hansen's stick as he tips it back around, and icing is waved off as Larson was getting back on the bench. Chip check there by Mann. Back to the point. Kept in by Pavic. Pavic's trying to bring to the center, gets intercepted by Eastridge. Mann at the far board, sends it back for Razanen. D pass to Levine, he shoots it behind the net. Centering opportunity, bounces off the goalie's paddle there. Levine will defend as Eastridge brings it through, but not able to get very far as Mann was looking to get that one out of the zone. Eastridge sends that high and wide of the net. Levine sends that up to the center ice as Riley gets bumped off the puck here. Razanen with a nice hip check to keep control. Levine stretch pass over to Riley. A little too hard from them, and here comes Levine. Backhands it in, but that right into the chest of a Raptor. Razanen back through center ice. Mann was looking for Pavic there. Hansen back on the ice. Dumps it in the zone as the Cats clear. Cats finish their clear, and Eddie and Groutman looking to retrieve. Dump behind the net. Trying for a centering opportunity there. That one gets shot through the crease as Kerner had his pads covered there. Skoog up to Siljan. Siljan up to Groutman. Groutman fighting for it in the corner, gets picked up by Eddie, who was looking to send that in front of the net. Now Siljan was looking to backhand that back to Eddie. Picked up by Eastridge. Through the neutral zone, Hansen's going to have to go back, puts pressure, and recovers. Sent back up the boards. Eastridge recovers at the point, sends it back in. Hansen again. Hansen sends it up into the neutral zone. Picked up by Raptors in black. That one gets sent over to the boards. Skoog going to be first under to defend. Sent behind the net by Kerner. Raptors sending it up to the front. Can't find an awaiting stick. That one gets up to the point. Past Groutman's stick. D for the Raptors. Arthur Eddy trying to pick that off. That one gets sent into the zone. Icing is the call, and icing is the whistle. 11:33 left in the second period. Puck back down on the ice for Palello. Back to the point for Razanen. Razanen takes a shot low. That gets tipped. Flutters towards the net. Paddled aside by netminder. Couple sticks, couple skates getting away there. Raptors trying to clear. That one is tipped out into the neutral zone and back all the way down for Palello to pick up and send it over to Razanen. Razanen sends up to Mead. Mead gets it up to Larson, who has Palello with him. Larson to Palello had a good tip on it. A little too close to the netminder, went right into his glove. Nice rush there by your Cats. Ethan Mann at the draw with Pavic and Riley. Riley gets that out to Razanen, sends that on net. Pavic looking for that wraparound, sends it towards the slot. Levine's going to have to retrieve outside of the zone. D to D pass back to his partner with Razanen, who dumps it into the far corner. Man on it first for the Cats, backed up by Pavic. Sent across the crease. Levine there, sends it back for Pavic. Riley behind the net. Man putting on the Jets to try to pick it up off the boards. Kept in by Razinen to Pavic. Pavic doesn't get a full shot on it. Man back to Pavic to the point for Razinen. Razinen trying to send that back in and does. Pavic backhands it. Picks up by Man. That one gets intercepted by Eastridge, who's able to send it back up. That one out front for Riley. And that one will go down the length of the ice for another Eastridge icing call. Silgen on the draw, helped out by Groutman. That one goes back to neutral ice. Hansen over to Skoog. Skoog dumps it back in deep, stopped behind the net by the East Ridge netminder. Good pressure behind as Eddie's looking to come away with it. Couldn't get that out to a waiting Silgen in the center there. Nice stick by Hansen. Groutman gets a fist to the face as Eastridge sends it back to their D, and they're going to look to stretch it all the way down. That one got tipped, so Skoog will have to be the first one. He sends it up the boards to Silgen, whose tip doesn't go very far. Sent on net, goes wide. 9:09 left in the second period. Back behind for Silgen. Eastridge reverses that back around. Silgen gets it up to Skoog. Skoog tipped into the air by Groutman. That one goes on net. Goaltender will have to keep that one. Here comes Eastridge in even strength. Shot low, gets tipped aside and paddled back in by Kerner. Nice save. Shots are 10-7. Back to the point for Eastridge. Shot gets sent wide off the skate of Razinen on that secondary there. Levine receives a hit, but gets the puck back out to the point. Puck low across the crease. Couldn't get a whole backhand on it, so Kerner makes another save. 8:20 left in the second. Either man trying to push that draw over. Stuck in some skates. Razinen almost had that up to Pavic. Couple over skates there as Eastridge dumps it into the zone. Razinen able to tip it up to the neutral zone, recovered by Eastridge. Eastridge sends it over, skates through neutral ice and into the zone. Thought about splitting the D, but Razinen picks it up. Razinen back to Eastridge. And putting on pressure, Eastridge tips it into the zone, and Razinen again will be the first one on. Razinen pushed into the boards, brought forward by Eastridge, but doesn't get all the way through. Trip coming, no call. Riley was looking to pick that one up and gets back in the neutral zone. And Man tips that one into the zone, and Riley will be the first on it. Or attempted, but that just gets past it. Pavic tips that over for Riley. Riley tries to send that one around, and it goes back to the crease. Levine recovers in front of Kerner's net, sends that back out to the neutral ice. Eastridge will have to recover. And Levine finds Silgen. Silgen's got Groutman with him, gets bumped off the puck, goes into the corner. Silgen still giving chase. Skoog and Hansen on the ice for your defensive pair. As that one gets sent out through neutral zone. Kerner stops it behind the net as Skoog picks it up. Skoog trying to get that out. Gets sent over to a waiting defender. Clock's still not running. Burn a couple seconds off there. Small little gift for the visiting Eastridge Raptors. Give them a couple more seconds. .418 left in the second period. Eagan 1, Eastridge 0. Shot low, saved from Larson. And Wildcats will be going to the box for their first penalty kill of the game. Trip on number 22, Gino Palello. Your PK unit coming on out is Siljan, Mead, Larson, and Levine. Two minutes on the clock for this PK. Mead on the draw. Mead gets it. That one goes in front of the net. And sent all the way down for a nice and clear. Mead sends it over. Shot low hard. Rebound. Shorthanded goal for Larson to Mead. Gets Cats on the board off of a fantastic clear down the ice. Nice forecheck pressure by Mead. Larson got a hold of it and got it right back in front of the net for Ken Mead. Switching out. We've got Mann, Pavic, Levine, and Razinen. Levine sends it down the ice. 3:44 left in the period. 1:38 left in the penalty kill. Pavic. Razinen's going to get that one. Sends it almost towards neutral zone there, but Pavic's going to bring that one back in. Pavic stopped short, tried to get that one up to Mann. Gets stuck in some skates. Pavic with a nice little shake and bake. Pavic going to the net, gets back, backhands it, dumps it into the zone there. Mann behind the net, still applying pressure. 1 minute left in the penalty kill. Eastridge not able to really set up anything yet, as that one gets sent through the neutral zone and picked up by Eastridge number 17. He's going to send that one not quite out. Glove down by Eastridge. Around one, round two, but didn't get around Razin as he sends that one down the ice. 35 seconds left in this penalty kill. Gets set down to the point. Eastridge trying to do a drop pass there and don't have any success. Back into the neutral zone, and they'll have to skate all the way down the length of the ice again. 19 seconds left in the PK. Larson watching out front. Across the neutral zone, picked up by Liam Riley. Liam Riley just killing some time here, takes a shot wide of the net. Kept in again by Riley. Nice stick. Eagan back full strength as Palello heads to the box and Siljan comes on. Larson forcing the puck there. Hansen will have to go back to retrieve, and nice stick poke out to the corner. Arthur Eddy, Scott Groutman and Siljan. Eddy driving to the net, forward, sends it over to Siljan with a nice pass. He just misses wide. Groutman back to Skoog, up to Hansen, who tips it in for Eddy. Eddy gets it in the zone. 1:27 left in the first period. Groutman ran into the goaltender just at the side of the net as he was turning. Siljan with good pressure. Finds it in the front there. for a streaking Groutman. Groutman sends it up to the net. Skoog. Siljan, shot low. That one goes off the pads. Another shot gets blocked off some skates. Being back on the ice. And that one's going to get tipped. Icing waved off. Skoog does a good job to get there and send it to the boards. Eastridge passes that across, doesn't make its mark. Kept in by Eastridge as they continue to run the clock. 41 seconds left in this second period. Eagan finds themselves in a nice position, leading 2-0. Shots 14-9. Push forward to Mead. Mead finds Larson, who gets it on his stick. Larson with some nice room ahead, and a shot goes off the crossbar. Kept in by Levine, who sends it back up to Palello and Larson. Larson backhands it in, goes back over to Mead. Mead trying to find some space and options, gets pushed off the puck. Mead trying to send it over to Larson, who's out in front, gets covered, whistled. A little pushing and shoving for some extracurricular, and we got 16.3 seconds left in the second period. Puck is down, that one gets sent around the boards by Eastridge, but Hanson steps up to try to keep it in and does. Another opportunity. That one sneaks out. And Eastridge sends it across, but Skoog is going to get there first. Time expires on the rush, and we have a 2-0 game going into the third. Shots 14-9. And we will be back after this next ice clear. Welcome back, Wildcat fans. For those of you just tuning in, you'll notice that the score on the Eagan side is higher than the score on the Eastridge side. We're in a good spot, 2-0. We need to keep strong to maintain the lead here, and that's what the Cats are about to do. Hansen goes back, sends that into the neutral zone. Mead sends it to the sideboards with a nice tip, and Larson's right on that there to keep control and sends that one back for Levine. Levine mohawks around there and gets it out of the zone for Larson and Palello. Palello gets bumped off the puck. Larson trying to center there for Mead. Larson backhands it past the right side of the net. Mead takes a shot, gloved high by number 30. Tomaska. Junior goalie. That one kept in by Pavic. Pavic trying to pick that one up again. Eastridge through the neutral zone. Razanen with a nice stick to get that towards the blue line. Levine will have to get that one behind the net. And Levine goes around the other side, reverses over to Razanen. Razanen pushed into the wall. Ethan Mann behind the net. He sends it up to Pavic, who tips it out. Riley was going after that one. Sent up over Kerner's head. Not able to get a glove on it. Levine tips that high up out of the zone. That one's going to go down and might be one of the Cats' first icing whistles of the game so far. If it isn't the first, it hasn't been many. Puck gets shot wide of the net. Groutman centers that for Eddie. Eddie able to get clear into the zone, brings it in offside. He looks to kick that ahead to himself, but not able to get around. Kept in. Loose there for Siljan. Back into the neutral zone. Scoob pushes his man outside. Tries to drive to the net. Not able to get a stick on it. Trying to send that back up the point. Groutman gets there first, but Eastridge able to recover. Hansen trying to back that hand when that went in, but does get out into mid-ice. Hansen sends that around. Gets caught on a stanchion there. Past Larson's stick, and Eddie looking to pick off the D-to-D pass, forces a stretch pass, and Scoob picks it up in the corner. Scoob centered, nice deflection there by Levine. Keep it away from a passing shot there. Larson the other direction. Whistle comes with another icing call. 12:17 left in this third period. Palello, Levine, Mead, Razanen, and Larson. That one gets slow float towards the net. Kerner's seen enough of it, covers it. Try it again for Palello. That one gets sent towards the net, but into some skates. That one sneaks out. Mead trying to put on pressure to cover, but that one's sent back into neutral zone by Levine. Levine backhands that back to the point, picked up by Razanen, who gets it over to Palello. Palello on the outside of the boards. Absorbs a hit. Goes down for Razanen. Razanen's gonna send that around. Reverses over to Levine with a nice defensive play. Levine able to get that up to Pavic. Pavic, around one, takes a shot. Glove save by Eastridge. 11:24 left in the third and final frame of regulation. Hansen and Skoog at the point. Sent into the crease. Riley was trying to get that one centered, but Mann picks up the loose change up to Riley. Riley trying to get that to Pavic. Riley sends it behind the net. Nice pressure there by Mann. Mann forced the play around the board. Kept in by Hansen. And Riley got a good stick on it. Pavic. Little dish pass out into the crease. Backhand. Rebound. Goes wide and stays out. Skoog right into the numbers, into the logo. Nice shot from the point. Preston Skoog, number 38. Shot to 18-10 in favor of the Cats. Puck's down for Skoog. Skoog takes a low shot, goes off a couple skates there. Pavic with a nice check into the boards. Hansen and Skoog to go back. Hansen gets a good stick on it, able to recover and gets it back out into neutral zone. Raptors having trouble with it, getting it deep into the zone. And Riley will take advantage of this to get possession. Nice stick there by Riley. He sets it up for himself, gets it over to Razadin, sends it over across for Hansen. Hansen low, loose out in front, covered and whistled dead. Little activities, little how do you do? Just over 10 minutes left. Third period. Siljan at the draw. Looking to push that one back to Levine. Levine. Shot goes wide right of the net. Groutman pulls it. Siljan looking to keep control. Sends it into the corner for Groutman. And Eastridge brings it back through the neutral zone. Levine with a nice hit to bump his man off the puck. Sent up the boards and out by Razdan. Sends it full length of the ice for icing. Razdan, Levine, Larson, Mead, and Palello on for your Cats. Puck is down for Palello, pushes it forward, gets it to the point for Eastridge. Levine has a stick on it, able to get it in his skates, kick it aside. Palello trying to regain control. Levine. Razdan gets it up to Mead. Mead able to get it out of the zone. And here comes Mead and Larson on a 2-on-1 break. Larson shot high into the netting. Forced the face off to the netminder's right shoulder. Palello pushes that draw for over for Mead. Goes into the corner. Hansen's there at the point. Larson tried to dump that back in, but that one gets gloved into the bench by Eastridge. Mann wins that draw back to Hansen. Brought in by Riley. He was chipped up, no call. I'm sorry, that wasn't Riley, that must have been Mann. Sent in front of the crease. Mann trying to get a stick of it. Takes a shot loose out in front. Net is off, draws a whistle. I don't know what happened there. That could have gone in. Man gets that draw back up to the point. Pad saved by Eastridge. That one gets out front and loose. Fighting forward is Preston Scoog. Back to the net. Saved again. Pavic, pressure by Riley. And Eastridge brings that back out. Scoog will lose an edge. Hansen's there to recover, and in comes Man. Sends it up the boards to Riley. The other one gets deflected aside. Hansen tips ahead to Riley and Pavic. That one gets into the zone momentarily, but Eastridge sends it right back out. Gets into the skates of Razanen. And Hansen sends it off. That one deflected into the corner by Kerner. Backhanded to Razanen, and here comes Siljan. Siljan gets it around to Eddie. Eddie, just after crossing the center line, dumps it deep in behind the net. Siljan couldn't center that in. Levine's going to have that at the point. He takes a shot hard and low off the pads. Eastridge the other way. Levine loses an edge and causes Eastridge player to fall as well. Centered out front, Eastridge was looking to backhand that in and couldn't get enough on it. Back into the neutral zone for Groutman and Razanen off a skate. Razanen trying to send that over, intended for Groutman. Eastridge centers that, nice backhand towards the point by Levine. Groutman gets pushed into the boards, but picked up by Eddie. Eddie takes a shot. Looking for that wraparound, send out to the point, but Eastridge's going to recover. Larson's in a good spot to keep it in the zone. Back out for Eastridge. Floats towards the blue line. All 5 Cats defending there. Spolello and Scoog pick it up behind the net. And here goes Meade on a quick race to the puck. Kept in by Polello. Polello's got Meade, and Polello takes it to the front, shoots it on net. That one gets blocked. Still fluttering. Goalie's going to cover. Wipe off the ice to make sure it's still in there. 5:53 left in the third frame. Shots 22-10. Late in this third period. Polello pushes that one to the boards. That one gets sent out to the back to the blue line. Scoog to recover. Cats will have to touch up, and they do. Raptors dump it in past Kerner's net. Sent up. Push down, back check from behind, or maybe a little cross check, high action there. Up for Larson, who's able to backhand it to the point, and Hansen will have to recover. Hansen reverses around, gets around one with a nice deep move. Up and out, actually kept in by Eastridge. Hansen to Scoog. Scoog couldn't get it up the boards there. And that one is finally pushed out as Pavic laid a hit there. Scoog over to Hansen. Hansen was trying to find man there and does with the help of Pavic. Man applies pressure. Loses his stick. Pavic sends it on net. Floating puck there, gets gloved by number 30. The shots? Yeah. Shots 23-12, according to our camera operator. Razinen and Levine at the point. Levine able to keep that in and sends it back deep behind the net. Pavic trying to get that over to Riley. Riley finds it. It's checked in the boards. Pavic not able to get a shot off as he's poked off the puck, bumped off the puck. Levine pushes his man outside and prevents the pass to the center. Nice job, Levine. Razinen. Pressure behind Levine out front. Man trying to recover. Man to Razinen. Razinen tying up his man. Pavic going to take a swing at that to try to get it out, and does. Riley skating hard at it. Pushes his man off. Reverses around. Looking for a streaking Groutman. 3:38 left in the final frame of regulation. That one's going to go down. Icing is waved off. Skoog feeds it right to the point. Hash marks, but Kerner was ready for it as he saw the turnover come, but no harm done. Siljan, Levine, Razinen, Groutman, and Eddie on the ice. That one's briefly pushed forward into the slot for Eastridge. They don't get a shot off. That one goes back into the neutral ice, and here comes Eddie with Groutman. Eddie takes a shot, easily gloved by Eastridge. 3:09 left in the third frame. Puck pushed ahead by Siljan. Groutman along the boards. Razinen kept in by Eddie, who takes a shot wide of the net with a bouncer. Siljan, nice pressure in the corner. Trying to keep it in there. Siljan goes behind the net. Eastridge maintains control and sends it up the boards. Levine not able to keep control, and that one gets sent wide into the zone. Levine first under for the Cats, sends it up onto a skate. No too many men called there. Dump behind the net for Levine, who sends it up the boards over to Larson. Larson has trouble with it, gets stuck in the skates, and working on that was Gina Polello to get it out. Sent on net for Kerner. Razinen reverses back, sends it up, and that pass was intended for Meade as he goes flying towards it. Stretch pass doesn't get through. 1:57 left in the game. Siljan, sorry, that was Hansen up to Larson. Hansen again sends it to the far board there for Meade. Meade pulls it to the center for himself. He's hooked from behind, no call. And Minder sends it up to the point. Wildcats waiting there as Hansen dumps it deep into the corner. 1:25 left. That one goes back to the neutral zone. Gets around one. Nice stick play there by Mann at the last minute to prevent the shot. And here comes Riley. Riley dumps it into the zone. He'll go chest. Net is empty on the other side for an extra skater.
1 minute remaining in the third period. 1 minute.
That one goes high and wide. Nice job to keep it out. Gets back into neutral zone. Riley on it, applying pressure. That one goes into the zone for Skoog. Skoog to Riley. Riley sees that empty net. It's going to be hard for them to avoid taking a shot at it. Back into the zone. That one gets sent down for an Eagan goal for Anson. Caught it? Didn't catch it?
I did.
Did catch it. Sorry for the whiplash there and our viewers at home. Wanted to make sure you caught it, but that is is a Eagan Wildcats goal, 27 seconds left.
Starting the Wildcats at 14:31, unassisted, number 37, Easton Hanson. Hanson, 14:31.
That one goes up all the way down the length of the ice for a whistle. 16 seconds left in the period and the game. Puck is down. Eastridge trying to take one last shot on it. Levine takes it behind the net, sends it up the glass for Groutman. Eddie can't get a handle on that, so that one will stay out. Levine takes the shot down. Another icing whistle comes with 3.8 seconds left. Shots are right now recorded as 25-12. Puck is down, the clock ticks off, glove saved by Kerner. And that is a Eagan Wildcats win with a shutout for our goaltender, Eric Kerner. Nice third win in a row here for the Wildcats JV squad. Second shutout in a row for Eric Kerner.
14:31, unassisted, number 37, Easton Hanson.
JV squad will return for another non-conference game upcoming on Saturday evening versus Prior Lake. Join us on Saturday and hope you enjoy the varsity game. Make sure to jump over to the stream on Eagan TV. Thank you and